One final thing about polynomials and how they work. We have to learn about subtracting polynomials. Basically, we're doing the exact same thing we were doing in the last video, only we have to distribute the negative sign. So before a parenthesis set, you might see this negative sign. When you distribute that negative into each term inside parentheses, it will change all the signs on that second grouping. So we're going to rewrite this as negative 3x squared plus 2x plus 9 minus 2x squared minus 5x plus 4. I just distributed the negative sign. Those are all my terms. Now I can combine them. I'm going to look for any x squared terms, and it looks like there are 2. Then I look for any x terms. There are 2. Then I look for any numerical terms, and there are 2. Now that they're highlighted, I can go through and combine them. Negative 3 minus 2 is negative 5x squared. A positive 2x minus 5x is minus 3x. A positive 9 plus 4 gives me positive 13. B has a negative sign in front of the second grouping. I'm going to distribute that negative through to each term inside parentheses, and that will give me 6ab minus 4a squared b plus 6ab squared minus 3ab squared plus 10ab plus 12a squared b. Now I'm going to highlight my like terms. I have a 6ab and a 10ab. I have a negative 4a squared b and a 12a squared b. And I have a 6ab squared and a minus 3ab squared. Now that I've highlighted them, I can combine like terms. 6ab plus 10ab is 16ab. Negative 4a squared b plus 12a squared b gives me 8a squared b. 6ab squared minus 3ab squared gives me 3ab squared. And I'm done. Now on this last term, I have 5/8 x to the 4th minus 1/4 x squared minus 1/2 minus the quantity negative 3/8 x to the 4th plus 3/4 x squared plus 1/2. Go ahead and pause the video and see if you can do this one on your own now that you've seen quite a few examples. Welcome back. The first thing I'm going to do is distribute that negative through and then rewrite all my terms without parentheses. 5/8 x to the 4th minus 1/4 x squared minus 1/2 plus 3/8 x to the 4th minus 3/4 x squared minus 1/2. Highlighting my like terms, I have an x to the 4th and an x to the 4th here. I also have an x squared and an x squared, and then I just have terms that are numbers. So now 5/8 plus 3/8 gives me 8/8 x to the 4th. I have a negative 1/4 x squared and a negative 3/4 x squared. That will give me a negative 4/4 x squared. And lastly, I have a negative 1/2 and a negative 1/2. This will give me a negative 2/2. Notice that all of these fractions combine to fractions that are equal to 1, and so you can reduce them. This is just x to the 4th minus x squared minus 1.